I had had just about enough of the DJ and his secrets. I was about ready to beat it out of him, but finally he came clean. I wasn't kidding before when I said the guy was a crackpot. The true source of the all-powerful signal? An early Advent chip transmitter. Somehow he got the bright idea of hooking into this thing, despite barely knowing what it actually did. His story was so ridiculous it almost made sense. I mean, none of us were scientists, and our solution was simple enough. We'd just blow up the transmitter and undo everything the DJ had put into motion. Simple. We came into the area near the waterfront. The chip transmitter was a ways off in the distance, so we didn't have a lot of time to wrap this up. Back then, there were only a few Advent city centers, and we didn't know a whole lot about their chip implants. I do remember thinking it was a strange place for a transmitter, though, and I just hoped the DJ hadn't left anything else out.
Heading there now. Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Believe it or not, that chip transmitter, whatever you called it, well, that was actually one of the first things I found. I'm not sure why the aliens abandoned it, but it was just sitting there, waiting for someone to come along and fire it up. I just had to make a few adjustments.
Accept your fate! Open combat begins. It did not strike the flesh.
One off the armor!
I'm your huckleberry. Missed.
That one?
Hostile target died!
Moving to designated position.
Curse their armor!
Nothing gets through.
I decided to leave the DJ at his post in front of the radio in case there were any other surprises left waiting for us down there. I think he had finally gotten the message, though. We weren't screwing around anymore, and none of us were laughing.
I am reloading.
For the Templars! On Overwatch.
I can handle that.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Affirmative. Covering
I'm
now.
on it.
All I ever wanted to do was bring a little joy, a little light to the dark, gloomy lives of the average, fringe-dwelling human. I almost did it, too. You know, I mean, you enjoyed the show before you found out it was actually the siren song for 1,000 Sea Devils.
I will move.
No problem, boss.
I will not waver.
Moving on target location. I am
Ready for
watching.
me?
Got
Got
it
it covered.
covered. Scanning.
Overwatch confirmed.
Forgive me, so-called peacekeepers.
It hit the plate.
I must focus my strikes!
Got a
Negative
piece of the
damage.
armor.
We brought along some makeshift X4 charges to take down the transmitter, but the alien alloys were tough. I wasn't completely confident it was going to work, but I made sure not to mention that to the others. If it came down to it, I was willing to do whatever it took to put a stop to this.
The rift consumes you. Miss the target.
Hunt them down. Going hard. Hit the plate.
Together we are stronger!
I'm very protective.
Utilizing hook. under my watch.
Feel the power of the Templars!
Running dry on ammo!
Interference! No! No! I must obey!
Look, I'm sorry about the trouble, alright? But imagine if you guys couldn't kill aliens anymore. You just couldn't. Someone came and took away your guns, your knives, your pointing sticks. They took away your purpose, the outlet for your talent. That's how I feel when I'm off the air.
A gale of power!
Get it together.
You cannot hide! Grapple out! On your order. This ain't a Jew. X-ray neutralized.
Seems doable. Shot failed to connect. Negative ammo, I'm spent.
wounded. My ammo is gone. Reloading weapon. They go without regret. I'm under attack here! I was protected!
To be honest, I was focused on blowing up a piece of alien technology that might or might not end up exploding in my face. I really wasn't paying all that much attention to the radio at that point, but I'll admit, maybe I was a little harsh on the guy.
Good copy. Moving on target. Time to shred! Moving to position.
A righteous strike! No one can question my power!
Gremlin, medical detail. Go help him out. I've never told anybody this, but I actually tried to get in as one of those Advent propaganda announcers. It's basically the only job they have for people who have a way with words. They didn't take me, of course. I didn't pass the sign. But I mean, what does that have to do with being on the radio?
Hostile terminated. Affirmative. Covering now.
Back in.
I run!
Running.
I'm going.
My watch begins.
I wasn't really sure what was going to happen once we blew up the transmitter. We didn't have time to make much distance, so if anything crazy happened, we were going to get caught right in the middle of it. Even expecting the worst, we were still bound to run into a few surprises.
Their armor is tough. My strike surges forth!
Double time.
I'm all over it.
Go, go, go!
Moving quickly.
Location confirmed.
Moving to Overwatch. Maybe you guys should consider starting a little radio network of your own. Freedom Radio, battle cry of the resistance. Something to get your people good and riled up before you head out on an alien hunt. Think about it. I could be your guy. You just tell me when. Bam, I'm there, baby. Missed!
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Enemies down. Deploying grapple.
Moving to Overwatch.
Come get some.
Whatever you say.
I will go. I am watching.
Scanning.
Maintaining this area.
On that point, surprisingly enough, I agreed with him. After all the work we put in saving him, we might as well get something in return. Once he managed to pull it together a little bit, learn to work through official channels, he had a future in radio. And the Resistance was actually better off for it. It was hard to miss the transmitter. The DJ had done a number on the alien components to rig it up.
Overwatch. Ready to engage. Moving to
Evade
Overwatch.
detection.
Suffer my rage.
Open for business.
I'm on it.
Officers.
We planted the bomb. All we had to do then was sit back and enjoy the show.
I can cover it.
No problem, boss.
Moving forward.
Moving out.
On Overwatch.
Scanning. So it is decided.
I'm going.
Come
Scanning.
get some.
Moving. I await their approach.
On the move. Affirmative. Covering now. Not good.
Missed.
definitely starting to run short on time. We had to get in there and blow this thing up before we got overrun.
Draw! Target eliminated. Reloaded. Barely registered.
I'm covering. Got it covered.
I stand ready.
Moving to Overwatch.
No one gets by me. Refocusing.
They will fight no more!
That's left target.
Adjusting aim. Getting it done.
Yes, Commander.
On my way.
The power guides me.
Fast as I can. I can handle that.
Attacking on
Overwatch.
sight.
Scanning. Just a little off.
We must destroy their armor!
Hostile neutralized.
We came into the area near the waterfront. The chip transmitter was a ways off in the distance, so we didn't have a lot of time to wrap this up. Back then, there were only a few Advent city centers, and we didn't know a whole lot about their chip implants. I do remember thinking it was a strange place for a transmitter, and I just hoped the DJ hadn't left anything else out.
Target neutralized. Just in time.
Be wary of my mark. Returning to base.
I'm gone.
Heading home.
Just in time.
Disengaging.
After all the trouble we went through, it was almost cathartic to blow up that final transmitter. Things got a little ugly, but in the end we pulled it off, and I'm here today to share the tale of our heroic victory.